Don't you go where fashion sits?
Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. You can see I got another Marvel Legends figure in front of me. This is because of the way they did the armors. Oh my god. Gamerverse. This is from the Contest of Champions Civil Warrior. That's Captain America in there. In an alternate Earth, the Earth is at Civil War, and Captain America has to take on the mantle of Civil Warrior. So let's take a closer look at this figure, and as you know, this is part of that Mr. Hyde's Build-A-Figure. So this should be the last part of Mr. Hyde. So we're going to be able to build him today. Stay tuned. Let me cut this out of the package and take a closer look at the figure. All right, so here's the Civil Warrior figure, and in your standard Hasbro fashion, this has got this bendy waist piece here. It's not a ball, so it doesn't swivel, but you do have swivel at the waist, which is pretty standard. He does have, looks like that old shoulder technology, so he doesn't have that extra little ball in there, which doesn't, well, you know what's interesting, because he doesn't have that extra thing, but because of the way they did the armors, oh my gosh. This figure just popped apart right there, just like some of my G.I. Joes did. This is very interesting. Okay, so anyways, it doesn't really hinder his movement that he doesn't have that extra motion in there, but I'm not sure if it would have been nice or not, right? I can't believe his arm just popped off. Hopefully that won't happen again. Let's take a close look at that face, or lack thereof. So this is kind of a traditional Captain America cowl with like a face armor in there, sort of like an Iron Man version of Captain America in a way. So he's got his pants on there, which has that nice texture on it. He does have the double jointed knee, which is going to give him some pretty good flexibility, and his legs got good movement. Look at the thighs on that guy though. He has some thighs. He can do some serious running. He's got that turn there. And you know what I like about this figure is check out that belt. This belt looks like it's attached, but doesn't look like it's attached, if you know what I mean. Like, you can actually manipulate it, and it's a different kind of rubber, so it looks really, really cool. Look at these little arm pieces right here. He is fully protected. He's got the double joint here in the elbow, so he's going to be able to get some good range of motion in the arms. He looks really, really cool. Here's the shield. It looks like it's got like Iron Man's arc reactor right in there, right? So he probably shoots out like some sort of a pulse. It's got some wear damage on there, which is pretty cool. And then the backside, it looks like it's all mechanized, right? Like, it's pretty mechanized. The one comes with this little peg that puts down, and I'm sure that's so he can like hold it if he's going to be doing like a throwing motion like that. And it comes with this little swivel, so you can pop that out and click it right onto his wrist or something like that, so he can pose with the shield on his arm, or put his arm up like that. So I don't know if I'm a big fan of that, because if you look at this Captain America, I'm going to set him aside. I do have the Civil War Captain America. Kind of interesting that I pulled it out. This is from Captain America Civil War. This is the Civil Warrior. You like how I picked the right Captain America to go into this review? That's right, I did it on purpose. And because this is really the only Captain America figure I have right now, but if you look at the inside of that shield, that's done right with the two straps. This is actually a really cool shield for Captain America. The only problem is he doesn't have a way to wear this one on his back. Let's put that away. I don't know if I'm disappointed that he doesn't have the straps or not, because of the type of figure it is. It's kind of interesting that he gets this little hook on the arm. I think it's okay, right? So let's just put him into a pose right here, because we have another figure we want to talk about. And this figure right here came in the Mr. Hyde Build-A-Figure set, and in this set we got the head for Mr. Hyde. So that's kind of cool. And so you know, I've been reviewing the Shang-Chi figures. So let's put this Build-A-Figure together, shall we? And take a look at how it is. Now, some of these are kind of easier to build than others. I like starting with the arm. So let's stick that in there. And snapped in really good. And I mean, It's a big figure, and I think he loses some sort of mobility by being a Build-A-Figure, but that's okay. Like, there you go. Just doesn't even snap in. It just clicks in kind of snugly. Here are the legs, like that. And, you know, putting these figures together like this is kind of an interesting thing. So when that arm popped off, it was kind of like, oh, okay, was this a Build-A-Figure? And is that where the part came off? But they don't usually pop off right there in the arms. It's up on the shoulder. So there you have the body for Mr. Hyde. And I'm going to raise the camera before I get the head on so we can really see the head, right? So here we go. We got the head. And these are a little bit harder for me to put on, so let me do it a little bit off camera. Oh yeah, check that out. Wait a minute. Something just happened. I'm just messing around. This is a head from Ant-Man. It actually came with the Civil War Captain America. It doesn't even fit on there. So here's the peg for that. And what we do is just, oh yeah, that fit really good. It just was really snug. Now look at the size of this guy, right? So the Mr. Hyde's head, he moves around like that. Look at that. He's got some good motion on there, right? And look at that suit. He looks really cool in this suit. And he's got some pretty good motion, but more than anything, he's a sizable figure if you got him next to like this Civil War figure. And there you have it. Civil War and Mr. Hyde Build-A-Figure. Hope you enjoyed the video, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great day.